Hello and welcome back. We're going to continue to refactor the uploading to RTK. I didn't stream because I was working on like boring stuff or like stuff you can't show on a stream, right? So I'm trying to get a Docker image up and running, and I have to do like a lot of modifications to the Linux install script, right? So that it also works on Docker, and that's something, well, that the Docker container is basically something we already use. That would be also a great plus, because right now I don't get any messages when like the Linux install doesn't work. But there are a lot of issues, like with running multiple services in one Docker container. It's not straightforward at all. Yeah, so I've been working on that. You can see that here. For example, like systemctl just doesn't work in Docker. So getting multiple services to run, it's like kind of hard. But I found a replacement script and it works okay. So I just start everything up in the entry point and then it works. And yeah. And currently we are like pretty far along. So the front end is already showing stuff. If you don't mount the database folder, then you can even create your account and stuff like that. But like your photos are not showing up yet. So if you click on add something, you don't see the data folder, which is obviously a problem. And the second huge problem is that if you actually want to save your database, it doesn't work right now. And yeah, so I still have to fix this, and that just took way longer than I thought it would be. That whole thing has been in the making for like at least now a month, or like 1.5 months. Like I started with like simplifying all the Docker stuff, and then I did the first time login, and these steps all went along fine. And then I worked on the Docker container itself, right? And it worked, but then I got the message that systemctl doesn't work, and then I replaced that. And then we had like a lot of small issues in the install script suddenly. And yeah, now I still have to fix the database and the photos and stuff. And a lot of people are asking, hey, where's the progress? Well, it just doesn't move along as good as I hoped for. That's the honest answer. Like, it's just hard. I don't know. So what else is hard, right? That thing here. We continue our quest. Off stream, I also debugged it a bit, like if the upload exists now queries correctly, I think. We had an issue with the typing, right? So that happens sometimes, and I just didn't see it because like the typing is weirdly written, because like input and output is like in the brackets and stuff, and it's just a bit ugly, right? Anyway, so the Docker should start now. We definitely need the output from the building, right? So let's go back. Let's go to our LibrePhoto Docker folder, and let's start. Oh no, that's the container, right? Sudo docker compose. Yep. Now I have to -f. Yeah, here we go. Right. And then there are now a lot of issues with like sharing paths. So a lot of people want not to share a photo or an album, and want to share a path, like a folder on the drive where you can share all your images, and they do stuff that they are not supposed to do. It wasn't an issue in the past, but now multiple people tried it the wrong way. So they add like the same scan folder to 2 users, which no, please don't. That's not the right way to do it. So I have to like close that part down. The issue is like each user should only have right, so it works. Each user should each path should only have one owner, right? Because you just need an owner to like manage sharing stuff and like metadata and who's allowed to edit it and stuff. And if you just add them to the scan folder, then it doesn't work. Yeah, so we probably have to do a lot of stuff there. Okay, I don't need YouTube right now. All right. I'm not sure how to log in. Was that to log in? No. Yeah, we also merge like this thing here, and sometimes it's buggy, like you get logged out after 5 minutes. So that's still an open to do. Test. Yeah, here we go. All right, so we want to upload stuff. So let's upload stuff, right? So let's do a picture. Let's do that, and we're stuck. So I think that was also the thing we did last time. So now we're just checking out what it does, right? So we see that we get a 4.3 forbidden thing. That's new. And but this thing here works, right? Exist false, get the right value back. I fixed that. So now we only have this issue. The issue is that we usually set a CSRF token when we use the upload API, but for some reason it just doesn't work any longer if you use RTK query, and I don't know why. And it's very annoying. RTK query, and then I say like CSRF token not set, and I already searched for that. Nothing. Right. All right. So React with GraphQL authentication, right? So that's all stuff we already have basically. Again, it's still a bit overcomplicated. I hope that I will learn it and I will get more proficient with it, but we are right now 1 query 3 hours. That's not a good ratio. And that's also a thing, right? So I thought that I could just migrate this stuff and then add it to the app, and then you can upload stuff from the app. That was my plan. Didn't work that way. Yeah. So let's see. Let's go back to the store, and here we have upload, right? Upload dot. We have our upload options and stuff like that. So right now we get here on the upload exist response only the exist z boolean back, and I think that's the issue, right? That's the reason why we don't get anything back. Now I have to look up API. Where is API client API? All right. API client API. Here we go. So right, we're already sending like the CSRF token with it, and so that should work theoretically. Yeah, so the refresh token thing and stuff like that. Also, there we also have a bug, right? We get logged out after 5 minutes. Really easy to showcase. So we have our transform response, and I think stuff gets thrown away with there, but I don't get like anything back, right? So CSRF token. Axiom and Sanctum don't create the CSRF token. And why is everything coming CSRF? It doesn't look like a valid thing. Alright. So our issue is not that we want to do Node.js Express. Wow, wow, wow. All right. So right, that's the thing that got scraped. Transfer response, CSRF token, RTK. Okay, so maybe I have to do it another way, right? So so let's check out the query again, right? Here we go. So we get something back, preview header, right? And here we have like a new CSRF token right here in cookie. So we want to take that and put it into cookies, right? Because like if you go to cookies, then we now have a cookie. What the heck? What the heck? But we have a cookie, and it also looks like it's the correct cookie. Oh no, I used the demo server, that's why it's here. So let's go to application. Let's delete that, right? So let's do an F5. Right, so now we got locked out, so that's a thing. But I haven't pushed the new release yet, so it only should apply to people who are on the dev branch, which is fine. Alright, so we start the upload, here we go. So the CSRF token actually gets set, right? And that is definitely different than I had it in mind, but he's still complaining that it's in here, right? So that's weird. It's in here, we got definitely a new one. I don't know. Oh god. Yeah. Okay, to do, figure out the CSRF token boundary error when explicitly writing that. Alright, so we get an exception if we say, hey, that's the multi-part form data thing, which I find weird, but it somehow works like that. Alright, so I'm going to put my smartphone here and hope that the reception will stay. Alright, so this is weird, right? That's very weird. Maybe we have to put it into somewhere else, right? Alright, so we will just look at the old API, right? So let's go to demo. Demo 1, 2, 3, 4. Demo 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. So let's upload something. And it's uploaded, so that's good. And I didn't click fast enough on that. So if we do now F5, then we have our image here. So that's good. So let's upload something else. Like that thing. So we upload it. And now I just want to see how it's written, right? So again, we have like here our CSRF token. And if we go here, okay, so we put the XCSRF token in there from the cookies, right? Yeah, that looks right. So let's add that. I don't know why he did it for the one thing but not the other thing. So let's do headers.set. And yeah, get state. Right? So let's see. Let's search everywhere. Settings, right? There have Pi. It's called XCSRF token. Here we go. API client, API.ts. XCSRF had a name. Maybe I just have to change it up. I think I will do that first and then we can try the other stuff. So it's called XCSRF token, right? Let's remove that. Save. And we have also this one here. No, come on. I don't know why that broke exactly, right? So okay. So let's go back here and let's see if we now authenticated or not. So let's do this. We still get a 403. And if I go here, we just get just that. What? Header name, cookie name. Why don't you put the right thing there? What the heck? XCSRF token not working. What the heck? RTK query. Okay, so window.csrf token. Let's do that instead, I guess. And I have actually no idea where to actually put that, right? So that's also weird. All right, so just put that in here. Okay, that does not work. Like CSRF tokens are like kind of complicated, I feel like. All right, so I will first off change this back because that's obviously like the old thing and that technically worked, and so I don't think that we have to actually do this. Yeah, API client, right? So okay. Right. And then it's just stated like, I don't even know what we put here, man. Like, that's super weird. So technically, CSRF token, we just have to somehow get that. So let's go to auth, I think. Auth that, auth slice. Right. So if the access token, refresh token, we have error. But we also need like the CSRF token. So how do you get the CSRF token usually? right? So yeah, that's so weird that it worked and then that didn't. Like, token RTK query. All right. Prepare header use cookie RTK query. Oh boy, like this is way too complicated for me. So right, that here is the issue, I think, because XServer cookie name will obviously not be resolved, because here we use Axios create and then it does probably just take the stuff and put it together. But here it's different, right? Because we just set two different headers and that's not the same. So prepare headers, here we go. It allows you to inject headers on every request. You can specify headers at the endpoint level, but you typically want to set common headers like authorization here. As convenience mechanisms, the second argument allows you to use getState to access your Redux store on the event you store information you'll need there, such as an auth token. Yeah, I know. But what if I want to get the CSRF token from my cookies? So that's my question, to be honest. Get cookie RTK query. Like, this is... All right, so can I get my token somehow? Like, why do I need to PhD for that? Okay. React get cookie. All right. There is no need for a third-party npm package. You can use plain JS to extract the here's a custom function for that. All right. That seems really hacky. I love it. All right, cool. So I will just use oh god, I think the linter died. Yeah, no. Okay, he really doesn't like document. Oh god. Like there has to be a convenience function, right? RTK query cookie get cookie. Like come on, like what the heck? This is so complicated. Oh my god. Oh, that's so much bullshit. I can't handle it. Oh man. Yeah, so that's probably the thing we should do. Right. Alright, so let's see if that worked, right? So let's do a test. Okay, cool. Let's upload that. And now we still get the same error, but I want to, here we go. It's undefined, so we've set it the correct way. If we check here again, we just had XSRF token, right? So Axios basically had a convenience function for that, and RTK query does not, which is obviously a bit fucked, but whatever. Yeah. Good. There we go. So let's do it like that. Does that work? I don't actually know what endpoint and get state means, right? So it could be anything. And he's complaining. All right, I know why he's complaining. Argument, string undefined, so this. Okay. I get that. Yeah, not sure how we get the actual value in here. So let's just assume we want to do that for now. And then we will just Google how to set CSRF token in blah blah blah, right? So that is, I guess, the next thing we want to do. And then we don't need that any longer. Right, so save that. Redux in the RTK CSRF token. Yeah, just want an example, dude. Redux. Alright, so that isn't all very helpful, so let's go to auth slice, I think. And right. Payload.access. So we set here just persist reducer. What is that, bro? It provides a way of combining the reducer, replacing reduxes, combine reducers, persistence configuration. Right, so yeah, we store that. So, but we still don't have a way to get the CSRF token. And the thing is, like, I just found a bug, right? So at first I was thinking, oh, something's off, but just a bug. Just a bug. Alright. So Axios Redux toolkit. I will just Google my ass off for the rest of my life, I guess. Okay, so first of all I have to get the CSRF token, right? If you use Redux, you can use Redux CSRF package. Then you can use the set CSRF token API. That can't be like the... Fuck off, eh? Oh man, I don't want to install new packages for like such basic stuff, but I guess it's the easiest way to do it. I don't like that. Like, what? I just want to get it. No, I don't. Oh my god, it's like when I wanted to add the calendar, right? Like, it should be easy, but somehow they make like a science out of it. I'm using React, I'm fetching the token from get token. Yeah, but that's Django, bro. And I don't care about Django. Cookie. React. Alright, I don't know if I actually have installed some cookie stuff. So, right here it's just in the request. Yeah, we have React cookie. Whoa, I didn't even know, man. Okay, cool. So, yeah, let's check this out. Export const CSRF token equals. Alright, I have to do an import React cookie. How do I do it? Here we go. Oh my god. Yes. And then we say use cookie. And then this weird API. Alright, it's something like that. Here we go. So let's use that. The cookie name is obviously CSRF token. Right? And then we will just do that. Yep. Property get does not exist on type CSRF token. Any. Okay. So if I just do cookie. Dot CSRF token. Alright, alright, alright. I think I got somewhere. No, I didn't, because now it isn't booting up. So that's an issue. Console. Invalid for call. Hooks can only be oh, God damn it. So how the heck do I use this now? I think I will just put this into the prepare header thing, I guess. What is happening? Alright, how the heck do I use a hook for that? Maybe there is a possibility to get like it just as a function, React cookie. So we have use cookie, we have the cookie provider with cookie and just cookies. Alright. So let's try that, I guess. Get, yep. And then I will just use so what's happening now? Get does not exist. Oh, okay. As a class, please. No. Alright, so that's an issue. So the hook doesn't work because it's not hookable, because it isn't a function, right? And that's annoying as heck. So I have to probably find a workaround for that. Invalid hook call, right? This is very annoying, you know. Because it obviously should work, but it doesn't, and... Oh, man. Yeah, I don't want to add it to a component, man. I just want to add it to a function. Get cookie reacts. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this so much. This is, but at least I'm fixing an error, I guess. And that's not an inherent limitation or something. Alright, so how does universal cookie work, right? That should be just a function. Yeah. Okay. Let's use that. Let's see if this works, right? Alright, dot get. Alright, that worked for now. Let's pray that it works. Okay. So let's see. What do we have here? We have... Now we have an XCSRF token. Boys, we made it. And it still says it's forbidden. Authentication. Oh, that's a completely different error. Holy shit. Oh wow, dudes. I fixed it. Now we just have a different error, but amazing. Alright, alright. So I could just use the underlying normal API. Easy. Yeah, let's drink some more coffee, I guess. Now I just get a completely different error. Amazing. Yeah, that's happening. Okay, and that is also done. I think I can push my amazing change. 3 lines of code, and I needed like 45 minutes for that. God damn it, man. That's hardcore. Stage changes. But I learned a lot about cookies and hooks and all the stuff. Yeah, alright, so we have that. Then I can do a front end. Right, and let's do a git commit. set CSRF token in RTK API. Here we go. Amazing. All right, so now authentication credentials are not provided, which is weird, right? Because it definitely is provided, right? So if we go, yeah, so all the calls are definitely working, right? It's just the one thing that isn't. So let's do this again. We just get a 403 forbidden. We have the XCSRF token. If we now go back to the demo instance, it should look the same, right? Right. And this is the error we get every 5 minutes. So now you already also saw that. Oh no, okay. Demo 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have to do something about that scan. And let's do that. And I again forgot to actually look at the output. Right. So XCSRF token, we have that. Cookie, right? Content type, that's also important. We can look if it worked or not. Authorization should also be right? So let's see. Let's go here. We have the XCSRF token. We have the cookie, we have the authorization, we have origin referrer. We do not have multipart, right? So that's weird. I will save that again. So Axios actually does a lot of cool things. Full disclosure, I have no idea how authentication is supposed to work with RTK. I just implemented what I thought would work the best. Yeah, I mean it works, but the thing is, if I have to learn something new, I don't know where the error gets from. And like Axios actually does a lot of stuff behind the scenes, which makes it easier to use. And this abstraction layer is now gone with RTK, and now I have to figure out how to like manually load the token and stuff. And it's a very steep learning curve right now. But I'm getting there, right? So now we actually have a CSRF token, which is nice. So let's do that, right? And now we get the bad request because we don't have the WebKit part here at the end. So, which we had here. So let's look again here. Boundary. So now I have to figure out how to add this. Boundary, multipart, React toolkit. Well, at least I wasn't the only one who had issues. I may suggest you add boundary call to call API headers like this. Leaving headers undefined works perfectly for us. Most browsers set the correct headers. But it doesn't for us, right? So, do we actually set the CSRF token here too? Yeah. All right. Authentication. Isn't it fun? Alright, I somehow have to figure out how to set this boundary part. Remove headers. That can't be like a valid solution. Oh my god. The thing is, if I know for a fact if I remove the content range that it will crash. Because then he doesn't know how large the chunks are or where to write the chunks. And here we get now an authentication error, which is also weird. Right, so sec fetch destination empty. Empty, alright. Same origin, sec gpc1. It looks the same, but it doesn't work. It's authorization, so let's look at that, I guess. No, also looks fine. Authentication credentials were not provided. What? So we definitely set the credentials to include. We have like a content type application JSON here. I don't know. Oh no. My computer isn't reacting any longer. No! Why? Okay, but now I have at least some time to think about that. Yeah, it isn't reacting any longer. I even installed like no hang, but sometimes he just doesn't want to do it. All right. So the issue is either that we get into the wrong authentication branch in the back end if we don't have the multipart thing, or that we forgot something when sending stuff over. But it usually works, right? So if we log in and log out and stuff. So that won't be the issue, and it just isn't reacting at all. God damn it. Something, Linux is very stable. That's why I use 2 computers. Alright. Let's boot up again, I guess. Let's just hope that he actually boots, because sometimes he doesn't. Yeah, okay, he does. I see my mouse. Alright, so we somehow have to figure out that boundary part, and Axios apparently did it like automatically, which is really nice, right? That's a great feature, but I have no idea how to do it manually. So let's restore that. So these things will not work. Definitely not. Oh my god. Like, how is it that this is cutting edge stuff where I don't find an answer to? Oh man. This isn't even like the really correct thing. The multipart from Fortnite content must specify the boundary parameter. which you can't know in advance. Do not override the content type. It will be set automatically by XHR fetch. Okay, so I will just try to also remove the other header, like that specifies JSON. So, I don't know, maybe that works. So, let's start that up. Okay. Force recreate. Okay, systemctl.docker. All right. So let's remove all the content type things. All right, I think it started up. Or not. But last time I didn't even think about like just getting it from the cookies. I just searched for hours on end on how to do it with RTK, but it's obviously like 2 parts. All right, so backend crashed because of something, but that isn't important right now. All right, cool. So that's working again. So now we removed all headers and login still works. So let's see if uploading works now, right? So we do that. Cancel, please. What? Okay. It does not. It does not. I don't know. Let's also remove the other stuff, right? So, content range. That will definitely crash, I think. So, let's just do it like that. Save. I think we have then to do like prepare header or something. I don't know. Weird. I still get a 4-3. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, to be honest. But at least I know it doesn't have anything to do with content range or with application JSON up there. So that's good. Right. I don't even know what XHR means, man. Like web browser technology. It's too complex. All right, so we have authentication, blah, blah, blah. So let's go here and we have like forbidden API upload. Just get a forbidden back. But no reason for it, right? That's weird. Just forbidden. Let's look at the endpoint, right? Let's do one thing after another. Okay, so let's go to own photos, yours, upload, right? No, that definitely works. Weather shot, I guess. So let's go into here, right? We have if not user or not user is authenticated. Okay, so what we are missing something. Apparently, before that, Axios added the user to our request or something, right? So if we go to request post dot get user, we get something back, and currently we're not. So let's add this back, I guess. Right, and then we add, I don't know, like user. Okay, that did not work, but I think we're on the right track. Post.get.user, request post.get.user. So let's just check out the demo stuff. Now that I know what I'm looking for. Okay, cool. So let's use that again, F12. I mean, technically it should be everywhere, right? That wasn't something unique for it. So request header. But there isn't a user as far as I can tell. How does it work? Right. No, please come back. Here we go. So get head options, upload. Okay, it's still uploaded, complete. So let's just check this one out. Content length, content range, content type, right? Okay. User agent. We have user agent, but we don't have user. So that's weird. Payload. Ah, here we go. It's actually just within here, right? It's upload ID, file, MD5, offset, and user. Okay. I'm starting to get there, right? Oh man. I mean, I think a part of that is also my fault, but user that string, yeah. Okay, so now it should crash somewhere. Upload options. So let's go to chunked here. Upload options. It isn't even used. What the heck? Then we have our upload mutation here. Upload options. Oh, okay, it's down here. Okay. User. Yeah. Type number is not assignable to string, but but that is a string though. What is happening? Oh, is that a number? Okay, that's a number. Okay, so I will just use it as a number. That's fine. I always get confused what he actually wants from me. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. I will also max program 2 hours today because otherwise I will just get frustrated. But I think I'm getting somewhere. And now I got the same issue? Yes, I got the same issue. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, interesting. I don't know, maybe it didn't reload, so just reloading. Maybe it works, right? So let's that. No, he's still like, no, I don't want to. Okay, 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 okay. I don't know, man. I really don't. User.id. Right, we have the MD5, we have that. The user ID to string. Okay. I will try everything. Wait, it's already part of the thing, of the form data. Why do I have to add this more than once? So that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, okay. No, that. Oh man. API.ts. Wait, he couldn't even like send anything, right? Yeah, save. Okay. Okay, cool. Right. Couldn't have worked because it never actually recompiled because of an error. Why is it always like that? Okay. Okay, still doesn't want to do it. I don't like that. Okay. So maybe I'm completely off. Let's look here again. Upload ID file MD5 offset and user, right? We already have that in the actual thing. View source, right? So we have the WebKit thingy, view parsed, and that's the thing, MD5 offset user. Another thing that could happen that we don't actually add the form data to the payload, right? And then he doesn't find the user, but he has a CSRF token. That's the next thing I'm going to look into. That definitely did not work, and I don't think that he cares about that. So I will just remove that for now. But I want to see the actual request going over, right? So options.data, right? Is data actually the right thing? I don't know. Body maybe? I don't know. Man, if that was the error, then I'm going to lose it, I guess. Okay. Oh no, come on, dude. Come on. Now it worked. Are you kidding me? Alright, so I guess we really don't need a content type. He just does it automatically, or the browser does. I don't know who does. To be honest, it's very confusing. Yeah, so I got a step further along. It actually isn't uploaded, so it didn't finish uploading yet. So I think we have to look into that. Let's go to our chunky boy, and yeah. So we uploaded our chunk, and then we get stuff back, right? And then we should just upload more chunks. All right, so that's the next issue, right? So we had like here our very cool issue that he doesn't find offset or upload ID, and then it was just undefined, I think. Right, so we have response here, that's data upload ID and string, and we get a response back in the console. So let's look there. No, where is it? Dot error, okay. But dot error where, bro? Okay, so I think we get a sort error back from upload chunk. That's, I think, the issue. So let's check this out. Let's upload something, and then we get type error offset is read only. What? Okay, so we get data and offset actually back, but we get a type error offset is read only thing. So that's very weird, right? I don't know what that means. Because I don't know a read-only type, to be honest. X is read-only, alright. Right. What went wrong? The global variable or object attribute was only readable. Okay, yeah, this error happens in strict mode. Normal mode, you can still do that. Okay. Interesting. So somebody wanted to change stuff. Right, because we put it here as const, which is obviously stupid. So let's do a var, I guess. All right, so that should work. F5. And then we remove the type error, and I think maybe then it will work. And it only took me like 5 hours to refactor 2 API calls, but like I learned a lot, right? So it isn't that bad. Okay. That looked good. Holy shit, it worked. Holy shit. I am a god. Nobody can stop me. Okay. Let's use that too. And that API call just worked. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. Okay. Right. Okay. So now I just have to fix that somehow. Oh, boys, that's going to... Typing errors, man. I hate them. Okay, property data does not exist on type data upload ID. Because it's like an OR thing, right? Data does not exist on type fetch base query. Cool. So I want to somehow make sure that I only get the one thing back, right? So maybe I have to do like that or that. How does the question mark operator even work? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is driving me insane. So, right. I'm really happy though that I actually finished refactoring it, right? So we now basically have the API for the app, which is good, which is really, really good. Oh my god, but I learned so much about typing right now, and my head is going to explode. Right. Definitive type, TypeScript. Maybe that works. So the thing is, it's either data or error, right? So if we go back here, right? So it's either data or error. So data doesn't exist. So that's the issue. Now I just want to make sure that it actually exists, right? Oh, stop it, please. Offset. Something like that, right? So we assume that it's data. Okay, but maybe he just wants me to do like if response or data, right? And then we do the other stuff. Maybe that's his issue. Save. Property data does, but why does, oh my god, oh my god. We have data or we have error. And it's either undefined or we get something back. So this should work, I think. Okay. Just want to access data, please. All right, I somehow did that here too, right? So we just had oh wow, it worked. No, it didn't. Okay, he's in general just complaining that I think he gets back like something else. I don't know. So he returns something. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It definitely works if I use it right, like with commented out stuff, but he wants me to specify something and I don't know what, right? It's always like property data doesn't exist on type. And I feel like very stupid right now. Because like I don't have these issues if I like program with Java, which is also statically typed. It's just here that just I can't pass these error messages. All right. Okay, let's go here, right? Upload chunk. We have here upload initiate. And then we have I upload response, right? Okay. I just have to say, okay, bro, you should do it like that, and then it works, I guess. Does not work at all. That's not true any longer. Awesome. Okay, so I guess I'm done. No, I'm not. Did you mean to use import up? No, I mean import type. Upload that. Yeah, I upload response. Okay. Then do that, I guess. Okay, also doesn't work. Let's do that. He also doesn't like that, I guess. No, he doesn't like that. Oh my god. No, how do I get rid of this error, man? Like, I feel so stupid, dude. At least have some coffee. This type error is going to haunt me in my dreams. Error dispatch when accessing data. that there is no data call response on error. So it's undefined, which means you can get no data on undefined. Try to log the error or debug your code to check what it really means. Right, that was the first thing I wanted to do, right? So if rest data stuff da 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 da. So the thing is, he doesn't like that too, and I don't know why. Right, if I do response data, he still complains. Because he says like, oh, sometimes it isn't something. Okay, as any, please. This is driving me insane. In the end, it's probably something really simple, but like I don't get anywhere with this error. Property data does not exist. Everybody just tells me how to circumvent type checking, which isn't what I want, right? It's this is driving me insane. This is absolutely insane. Wait, what? He wants that I do it like that? And now he doesn't complain? Are you kidding me? Oh my... Bro. Okay. To do, handle error. K. Okay, so now we're going to test like one more image, I guess, and then I will just call it a day. I finished migrating something, and I'm happy about that. Localhost, right? So let's do that. Yeah, and he actually compiled, like I can't get over it. Test, yes, please let me in. Okay, so let's do something from the WhatsApp test. Bam, complete. Okay, cool. So it works. Nice. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching, I guess. On my path to finding out that I used the wrong thing. Like that costs me at least like in half an hour, so that was stupid. Like, I think I thought this was typed, right? Like, how can I even write data in there? Like, why do we have a typing system and he doesn't complain about my types? Like, Jesus. Jesus, take the wheel, man. All right, so that works. Yeah, that looks very cool. Stage changes. So, yeah, but I'm still happy that I actually migrated it. So it doesn't mean that I picked a hard query, right? I didn't do anything easy. So that also means it will get easier once I keep using that. And it's also going to be easy for other people, right? So that's also always like a thing I have to keep in mind when you have new people and they're on board. Will they struggle or not? So they will definitely struggle with the TypeScript errors because they're kind of kind of all over the place. I mean they just don't speak well to you, right? They're very verbose with not a lot of information in them. But I hope that it will remove some of the typing errors. I mean, it obviously didn't do anything. And I could just use data instead of body, and he wasn't complaining that body was missing. Fix uploading chunks. Cool. All right, so 6 commits. That's crazy, man. Right, I did like 1, 2. I did a lot of commits. Whoa. All right. Did I actually use that? I don't know. Because I just used upload chunk, to be honest. I never actually used like mutations or like the regular hooks for now. But it's cool that they're there, right? But I just use it the old way with where we dispatch stuff. It's easier right now for migrating, and then we can still refactor it to hooks, but I think that's just like a small thing. All right, so let's do it. Git push, git pull. All right, and then git push. Cool. Yeah. So that didn't lead to anything actually useful for. That's not a new feature and stuff like that. All right. Okay. Apparently, I have like 15 more minutes. So let's do something small. Because somebody is bringing something to me. And then I have to talk to them probably. So we have a couple of new languages. Polish is what I saw a while back. So yeah, let's add this. PL. Translation. PL. And now he's complaining here, I don't know where that is. So we import that. PL from. Yeah, cool. Yeah, Swedish, we already have that. EL, what the heck? Okay, so there's nothing in here. Spanish, we already have, and it's pretty good. French, Hungary, okay, that's also empty. Italy, Italian, Japanese, NL. Did I add that? NL? No, I didn't add that yet. Okay. So let's add that too. Import translation NL from right NL cool. So we now did that, and then we only have to change something in the settings. Right, so settings, language. No. PL, 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 Polish, all right. Save, all right, and then I want to, yes, Dutch. All right, so let's add Polish and Dutch to the English strings. Because the English strings are the master strings for now. Did I add Russian? Yes, Russian I already have, alright. Alright, cool. Let's go to English. Swedish. Polish. And like Dutch. Alright, cool. So let's go to alright. Settings. Everything is still loading, which is good. Okay, so now we have Polish, and that looks like Polish to me. And Dutch, right? Yeah, cool. Very, very cool. Nice. All right, so I think I can add this too. Git add all, git commit add Polish and Dutch as options, as language options. I also should like add like a little button, right, where you can just go and then you can improve the translation. Yeah, but that's something for future me, because I already did something today. Yeah, that's very cool. And the general idea is that we can now just use this stuff here, upload exists and upload, and just put it there. All right. So we there was also like upload completed, right? Didn't we work on that? Upload finished. Oh no, we did not migrate that yet. Okay. So it's still not done. Yeah, but that should be an easy fix, and then I will probably work on that, and then we will add this to the app. All right. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked my commentary. If you like my videos, you can like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also sponsor me on GitHub Sponsors, which helps me out a lot. If you found a bug, leave a comment, and see you next time. Bye!